Hey everybody, welcome back to That's Right. Today I'm going to get into some Rage Against the Machine for the very first time. I know that when I've listened to alternative rock on the radio station in the 90s, I know I have heard Rage Against the Machine. I don't know any of the songs by their name, or if I heard a song, I wouldn't know that it's Rage Against the Machine. So that's the way I am with nearly all of the alternative rock groups. I did just turn to that to get away from classic rock for a while because I love the sound, and it was on the radio. So, but my background has always been, you know, classic metal and hard rock from the 70s and 80s and uh, before that. So I cut off a lot of them. I've already mentioned it in previous videos that I didn't even give my own bands a chance because I thought they sounded worse as time went by when we got toward 1990, and I just flat out didn't do it. So I shut the door on so much music, it's insane. But I do want to check out Rage Against the Machine. I've been doing System of a Down. I love System of a Down, and everybody keeps telling me Rage Against the Machine. You gotta, they're next, you know. So here we go. I'm gonna do Killing It in the Name, and it might be, it's so popular. It might be one that I've already heard before on the radio. So bear with me if I stop it and say, yeah, I've heard this. I don't know if I have or not, but we're going to find out. So let's start with this. And it looked like it had tons of views. So it must be a good one. But we'll go from there. And give me comments down below if you want to hear more Rage Against the Machine. Definitely, if I do like them, and I'm sure I will. I think that I've heard them on the radio and was fine with them. Pretty much everything this local station played, most of it I was fine with. You know, it's just a great station to listen to in the 90s. Um, so I did. I listened to that station, but they would just play. It was so many bands. It wasn't like you were just hearing the same songs every day. It got flooded with just tons of bands. So I don't know who sings what again, but it just gets confusing to me. I don't really give a damn, but now I'm starting to give a damn. So here we go with differentiating who sings what and what they sound like by name. So uh, forgive me if I'm that oblivious to these bands, but I am. So I'm getting better though. So here we go with Killing in the Name. Before we do, if you could like, subscribe, uh, hype the video if you can. Um, Maybe if you'd like to help support the channel, we have Buy Me a Coffee. You can do that and donate to help support the channel and grow it and get this content out to as many people as possible. Share it and again, give me feedback, give me comments. If you love it, if you hate it, if you got suggestions for other songs, other groups, anything like that, I'm open to pretty much everything out there. So I'm learning a lot. I'm going along and just expanding my horizons, and I'm loving this. This has just been fantastic. I've been listening to acapella. I've been listening to uh, more to hip hop. All these things that I never gave a chance to. Now I'm learning, and it's amazing. Some of these artists are just crazy talented. Um, I do want to let everybody know heavy metal. I am totally for. You can throw something at me maybe I haven't heard that's heavy metal. I've been doing Anthrax, and uh, I never listened to them. I've been doing. If you go to my channel, go to the homepage and look and scroll through, you'll find lots of really good ones that I've done lately. So check it out, and if see what you might pick and choose and like, it might be on there. So I've done a lot of reactions already. The channel's growing, and I just love the support. So I appreciate you all. I really love all the support and suggestions that I've gotten so far. So let's keep it up and get this out there. Without further ado, let's go ahead and check out Killing in the Name by Rage Against the Machine. I like that. Yeah, man.
that work forces are the same that burn crosses. Some of those that work forces draw the same that burn crosses.
Yeah, man.
Killing in the name of.
I've not heard this before. Not at all. I recognize the voice. There's something I've heard that they did. Oh my god, it's gonna bug me now. I know I've heard that voice at least one song. Oh, it's driving me nuts now. I'll get it later. I'll get it later. I want to back this up and do it again. I'm gonna start over. Badass. Nice sound. Hell yeah. More cowbell. Love that sound, man. Makes you want to move. Yeah.
Some of those that work forces are the same that burn crosses. Some of those that work forces are the same that burn crosses. Some of those that work forces are the same that burn crosses. Some of those that work forces draw the same that burn crosses.
That build up, man.
Killing in the name of. Killing in the name of. Now you do what they told you.
That riff, man. That's badass. Just badass. I love that sound.
Killing in the name of.
Hell yeah.
Killing in the name of. Now you do what they told you. 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 And 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 now you do what they told you. Those who died are justified for wearing the badge and your chosen white. You're justified. Those that died for wearing the badge and your chosen white. Those who died are justified for wearing the badge and your chosen white. You're justified. Those who died for wearing the badge and your chosen white. Some of those that work forces are the same that burn crosses. Some of those that work forces are the same that burn crosses. Some of those that work forces are the same that burn crosses. Some of those that work forces are the same that burn crosses. Killing in the name of. Killing in the name of. Now you do what they told you. And 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 now you do what they told you. You're under control. And now you do what they told you. You're under control. And now you do what they told you. You're under control. And now you do what they told you. Now you're under control. And now you do what they told you. Now you're under control. And now you do what they told you. You're under control. And now you do what they told you. You're under control. And now you do what they told you. Those who died are justified for wearing the badge and your chosen white. You're justified. Those that died for wearing the badge.
Whoa. Hold on. Hold on. Sorry, not sorry. I'm playing that over. That's badass right there. That sound on that guitar was awesome. Nice, man. Nice. There's security. So what is he trying to say? All right. So yeah, that kind of didn't need any explanation. It sounded like he was just describing Eric Cartman screaming "Respect my authority," you know. Uh, that was pretty pretty realistic, even in the time that maybe if this was older, it was bad enough, and I think it's gotten worse as time's gone by with the powers of authority having way too much power and overstepping jurisdiction and being hateful. Hate is the worst. It's the worst thing that we can have. Hate, greed, and violence. No place for it anywhere. It needs to just go bye bye, and we can move forward as a species. uh, wow, I know a lot of the music I've listened to has seemed like it's got a horrible theme, but when you listen to the lyrics, it's trying to preach getting past the bad stuff and let's get forward with some good stuff. And you just got to read the lyrics and understand or listen to it. People just automatically look at, you know, maybe an album cover and, a picture and they think that, oh, it's, horrible, horrible messaging, but it's the songs, so we'll get past the graphic art and get on with the music. But anyhow, love it. I want to hear more Rage Against the Machine. There's something I've heard of theirs, and I can't put my finger on it. So help me out with what they probably played on the radio. Um, if I've already heard it, I don't care to play it on this. But that one I hadn't heard before. That was badass. All right, so let's get on and definitely, if you haven't already, please like, subscribe, hit the notification bell. If you'd like to, you know, support the channel, and we do have Buy Me a Coffee, but put comments. The main thing is the comments down below and subscribe. And if we can grow this channel more, and then I'll be able to get more content out there and play something that you want to hear. So we're working on getting Patreon set up, and maybe we'll get a vote going with play whatever you want me to play. Um, we'll see what goes on in the future. But so far, we're growing pretty well, pretty fast and steady. And there's a lot of stuff on the homepage to pick from. So if you want to go back and look through what we've got, there's plenty of music already to pick from. we'll go forward and play some more Rage Against the Machine, hopefully next week. And until then, for That's Right, that's it.